Well, hello. Welcome back here to CWTV. These guys are finishing up with some practice, and we'll get underway with the meat and potatoes here tonight with a Midwest Racing League. You're presented by Sketch Racing Graphics. Check them out. And yeah, trucks at Eldora. Kyle Westwood knows how to throw them down here, that's for sure. Ooh, excuse me there. Jesse Hoke in the top of the board at the moment. See who's going out here. This is Jonathan Wiley in that number one machine. See what they got going on here. Looks like the fast lap right now in 18.728. Oh, Kyle, I know. Jason cheering on Jesse. Who else are you guys cheering on here in this one? Knows how to throw him into the wall. No, you're in the center of the track. You're the guy slipping it all the way around. Looking like you can't hold the line to save your life. Look at that. America on the helmet right there. Gotta love it. You guys are the best. Thanks again for tuning in here to CWTV. That's Jason's teammate. He's cheering him on. Getting them going here. Well then, Jason, I'm led to ask the question, where are you, buddy? What are you doing sitting back here? Right? Have you lost yet? Oh, goodness. Yes, I have, Jason. Yes, I have. That's something, when I'm iRacing, a little behind the story, if you will. When I'm iRacing, my boy can... He's 3 years old. He'll come into the room every now and then and say, have you lost yet? Well, man, that's not definitely anything you really ask. But no, not yet. But I will eventually. He knows, Dad. He knows what I'm capable of here on iRacing. These guys capable of much more here tonight. Let's see who else is out on the track putting a lap down as Donald Cook looks to be. But actually, practice is over. Hey, I've been there, Jason. Don't worry. He's going to try to do everything he can here for you. Put it out there. Let's see what they got here for qualifying. We're watching Donald whipping around right now. Looks like Jonathan Atkins is the first one to put a top time on the board of a 19.416. Brandon Marlowe tops that with a 19.361. And they're awfully close to the wall. Setting up that turn, you can see it. Guys got to drive these a lot different than what they're used to here. Should be a good show here tonight. Damian Michael on top of the board now with a 19.345. Got about 3 minutes remaining and a couple guys yet to qualify here. Looks like Jeffrey Baum out on the track right now. See what he's got for us here. Puts it down with the 23.1820. 23.18. Looks like they're waiting on just one now to finish up after Jeffrey crosses the line here. He betters that time Up to the top 10 now with a 19.566. And the final truck is going to take the field now. Pop out there and see what he's got. Christopher Tate. Matt Wright saying, Dougie, if you ain't first, you're last. Going off the old Ricky Bobby mantra there. The 54 throwing it around here. That's going to be a tough one that we'll keep an eye on all day long here. Throttle control, throttle control, throttle control. Should be a blast here tonight. Anytime you bring the trucks over to Eldora, you're going to have a good old time here tonight. Looks like Damian Michael on top of the board. Brandon Marlowe in second. Brennan Weeks sitting in third. Nicholas Rolstad in fourth. And Jonathan Adkins rounding out that top five. We're moving on to, looks like we're going to have two heats here tonight. Damian Michael, Brennan Weeks out in the front in row one. Sitting back in row two, you got Jonathan Adkins and Hunter Nelson. In row three, Donald Cook and Jesse Hoke. And back in row seven, he's all alone. No one there beside him. He's sitting in seventh place there, the 427 of James Ferguson. He's got plenty of time to make it up through the field. Catch these guys and make something happen. These guys are getting lined up now. They're rolling. We're about to be live with the race action here at Eldora. Again, thank you guys so much for joining in here with the Midwest Racing League Sketch Racing Graphics SRG from Eldora. What more could you ask for here on a Wednesday evening? Make one more way around the track and we will be on it. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always, here to CWTV. We got a green flag in the air. Pace truck off. These guys are on it here. Damian Michael. Whoa, going in there, clipping the 46, getting into the 17 there. Jonathan Atkins. They're going to try to keep it clean as they push through this first lap here. It's always interesting when you bring the asphalt guys over to the dirt. Look at them. Getting it all situated here, trying to figure out that throttle. Like I said, it's such just a huge deal here is that throttle control. We got three wide here for the front. Brennan Weeks going to throw that slider up to the top. Not going to be able to pull it off those. Jonathan Adkins in the front still. There goes Brennan Weeks. These guys are battling out side by side. We got the 17 of Jonathan Adkins. The number 12 of Brennan Weeks here. And Damian Michael in that 46 machine right behind him. You can see him. It just looks like they're floating through on ice in these turns. These trucks are a tricky son of a gun here at Eldora. Here they come down the straightaway. And we are halfway through this one. Lap 5 of 8 now. The leader, Jonathan Atkins, starting to look like he's wanting to pull this one away. See if he can walk away with it here in this first heat as Brendan Weeks trying to hold on steady. Damian Michael in that third place getting a little loose. He holds on too. We got a battle back here as Jesse Hope trying to hold off Hunter Nelson as he gets by him. In the dirt world, you'll see a lot of the slider changeover. So just because you get around these guys, if you're used to that asphalt, like you see in asphalt, usually you put a bumper out in front of them and you're good for a bit. But not necessarily here. You can cross them over real quick on the dirt side of things, and these guys are putting down a show. It took them a second to get used to it and get their tires under them, if you will. And right now they're moving as we are on the final lap here. The ButtKicker Gamer 2 white flag is in the air. Jonathan Adkins has to keep this one clean, and he will cross the line in the front here. Let's see if he can do it. Doing a little dance with the hands there, but he's going to cross the line. He does. Brendan Weeks in second. Damian Michael third. Jesse Hoke in fourth. Donald Cook fifth. James Ferguson and Hunter Nelson round out the field there, excuse me, in this first of two heats. Gonna move into the second heat now. And Brandon Marlowe, Nicholas Rolstad gonna get us started from row one here. Back in row two, we got Jack Weaver sitting next to Jonathan Wiley. Jeffrey Baum, Christopher Reese in row three, and again in a row all alone. There's no one there besides him. Oh, Christopher Tate. Let's see what they can do. Got another 8 laps here to put it down. He says up the frogs. Daily Motorsports here. What's going on? These guys gonna get it moving here as they wait for everybody to make the final set of adjustments, the final little changes that they will make. There they go. Heading off a pit lane. These guys are ready to get underway here. Again, 8 laps of action in this one. Should be fun. First one was... Whoa! Somebody getting used to it already there. That's going to catch up. That could be comical in itself. They got another one to go before they fire off with a green flag. They're going to get situated here, and they will get underway to the racing here. Like I said, Brandon Marlowe and Nicholas Rolstad gonna get them started from the front row here. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for tuning in here to another episode of CWTV, where the racing is at its finest. Green flag is out. We are racing here. These guys are on it already. Through that first set of turns, they're moving. It's like Brandon and Nicholas stayed the same at the moment. And actually, Nicholas falling back into third. Jonathan Wiley in the 116 machine there, kicking up into the low side, trying to throw it into first place. He's going to throw that slider. Not going to stick. They get side by side there. Fantastic job by both of those guys to keep it clean up on the top side. You see the 37 getting a little loose there as the number 116 going to throw the slider out in front, and he is your new leader here in this one. Brandon Marlowe and Jeffrey Baum sliding his way into third place. See if he can hold on to it now as he digs to the low side, trying to get below that 37 machine. They make contact. Into the wall goes the 37. These guys are heating up for a good feature here It's always good when you get a little animosity built up in the heat. Gotta love it here as Jeffrey trying to hold on loosely. Nicholas trying to come back in there in the 34. Jack Weaver down on the low side, trying to do a little catfishing, see what he can do. That 37 machine can't get off the wall, and really to no fault of his own, he's getting pushed on up there. Look back here is Nicholas Rolstad trying to close back up here. He said this gonna be a wild A main there. Look at these guys, they're pushing hard. Jeffrey Baum out in that second spot here, but for how long? As Nicholas Rolstad trying to make it up, and look, Jack Weaver bouncing off into the 37 again. Brandon Marlowe again into the wall. Woo, baby. This is a fun one here. These guys are getting ready for an interesting feature event here tonight. They're going to cross the line. It's going to bring out that white flag. ButtKicker Gamer 2 final lap underway here. Nicholas Rolstad coming into second. Can he hold on to it? Is Jeffrey Baum going to go down to the low side? Nicholas there in the 00, trying to cross the line here in second. He's going to get her done. Jonathan Wiley takes the win. Nicholas Rolstad in second. Jeffrey Baum third. Brandon Marlowe in fourth. Christopher Reese back in fifth. We're going to have a 15-lap consolation race here. Get these guys another opportunity to get their feet underneath them. Get ready for this feature event here. 15 laps. Just going to set the field, really. Should be another fun one here. We'll see if any of that boils on over to this. And again, as always, thank you so much for tuning in here. This is the Midwest Racing League, presented by SRG there. That's right, SRG. Check them out if you need any design needs. Sketch Racing graphics there. Sorry, SRG. Sketch Racing graphics. It's getting out there. I'll get it, I promise. They can get you taken care of there. Jesse Hoke and Brandon Marlowe going to get this one started in the front. Marlowe's going to hope to move that luck around. Hopefully flip it over. We got Donald Koch and Christopher Reese there in row 2. James Ferguson and Jack Weaver back in row 3. And back in row 4 all alone, Hunter Nelson. He's got plenty of time to make his way up and make some friends through the field here. Like I said, we got 15 laps of action coming your way here with the Midwest Racing League. Pace truck about to make his way off of the field, and these guys will get going as they're stacking them up. They're ready to boogie here. There he goes, and there they go. The green flag is out in the air. The 37 machine of Brandon Marlowe trying to make something work across that top side here early. Stay out of trouble. Is back in that battle for third. We got 3 wide there. They were getting into it. They cleaned it up. They get it clear. The 40 moves on there. Donald Koch making it through. Brandon Marlowe up to the front here. In around on that top side. We got a battle back here for fourth. It looks like it's Jack Weaver and Christopher Reese going at it against each other here. These guys are putting on a fantastic show here for you. Hopefully you're enjoying it as much as I am. 34 looks like he's trying to throw something down on that number 40 there of Donald Cook. See if he can, as they look like they're getting awfully close. Up in second. Jesse's holding on there. Brandon out in front. He was bitten once. He ain't going to get bit again. And 40 Machine trying to hold on there to third place as Jack Weaver still going across that bottom line. If he could just, looks like he's just too far in the throttle on those straightaways. He's going to start falling back here as these guys up in front really pulling a steady line here, keeping it very clean. And you got to stay smooth here on the dirt. Definitely something to watch for is the guys that can keep it steady, keep it smooth, just like we're watching with these top three here. Doing a phenomenal job at that. Here they come across the line. It's lap 7 now, up 15. Looking out on that dirt. What a beautiful sight. Seat there, then the flag man in my mind. Absolutely, Midwest Racing Leagues. Thank you for having me here. Greatly appreciate you guys. Watching this 37 machine, he is putting it on here. Like I said, last race there, he was bit. He's not going to take that bite again. He kept getting bumped up into that wall. People were trying to use him as a kind of a little safety barrier, if you will. But hey, he's made it through. He's good to go here. Jesse in that second place, really getting it fired in. And they're going to try to keep it smooth, keep it steady. It looks like Donald. Oh, no. Jack there getting into it. That was James Ferguson. We got our yellow here. Whoopsie. Take a look back here. We'll go up to the bird's eye view and see exactly what happened here. Looks like they just kind of caught together. That's a bad thing with the dirt. You don't know where that back end's going necessarily. And up the track they go and around for the first caution here of the day. Meanwhile, Brandon Marlowe probably a little worried. He was up to a good run there, had it going, and now has to get it all started back again. You could really risk some tire spin. There's a lot of things that could go wrong on a restart here. So all eyes will be on that 37 machine as he tries to put it in victory lane. And there won't be much to go when they start this one. Looks like we got it firing back here. We do. Green flag racing. We got one to go around here. Lap 14 of 15. Brandon Marlowe getting a good jump out in the front. Got a battle here for second. Third place is Donald Cook trying to hold off that 52 machine. We're at the white flag now. ButtKicker Gamer 2, feel what you've been missing. Immerse yourself in the game. Watch that 40 machine and the 52 as they are battling all for third place. They're getting into it here with each other. The 40 keeping steady, keeping clean up on that top side. The 52 not able to hold it. Brandon Marlowe taking this one. Jesse Hoke in second. Donald Cook in third. Christopher Reese in fourth. James Ferguson and Jack Weaver round out the rest of them there. Looks like they got a 5-minute warm up, and we will be moving onward to the feature after that. It won't be long. We'll be there. Like I said, check out the ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Got about a minute left, and we will be live with the feature 50 lapper here from Eldora. Here we go. 50 laps of action coming your way. Jeffrey Baum and Damian Michael starting on the front row. Nicholas Rolstad and Brennan Weeks in row 2. Back in row 3, Jonathan Wiley and Jonathan Adkins. Sitting in row 4, Brandon Marlowe and Jesse Hoke. In row 5, Donald Cook and Christopher Reese. Sitting in row 6, James Ferguson, and Jack Weaver. And back in row 7, he's all alone. There's no one there besides him. Hunter Nelson, he's got plenty of time. Like I said, 50 laps worth to push through and make it happen. Let's see who gets it done here today. Who do you think gets it all done here? Whoa! Whoopsie! I think he did it. He made it. A full circle in there. Let's check in. We gotta see if there's damage now. He may have made that one through. That'd be impressive. Maybe a little damage out there in that front right, but probably catching some of these guys off guard. Guys are about to get it going. One more lap behind this truck. They'll be following one of these bad boys out there. 50 laps. Those heats were fairly clean, so if they are anything like that, we should be excited for a solid race here tonight.
Green, green, green.
There it goes. Green flag is out. And these guys are pushing. What a start right there. They're floating into each other now. See if they can keep it clean. As Jeffrey Baum in the front, holding steady at the moment.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We do have a yellow. Let's go back to where this happened and go to the bird's eye view. See what went down here. They all stack up there early, and it just kind of causes a freight train of mistakes there. Whoopsie! As I like to say, it happens. We're at Eldora. You're going to see a lot of these cars beat up at the end of this one. Right now, we got Jeffrey Baum, Brennan Weeks, Damian Michael, Jesse Hoke, Jonathan Adkins sitting in the top 5. Who do you think's going to win? Where are you watching from? Those are the 2 questions I got for you today as they make their way around. We got the 1 to go signal. No more lights on that truck. These guys are stacking them up. We are going back to racing here. It's going to be lap 5 of 50.
Green, green, green.
There's the green flag. It's out, and we're back to it. See if they can keep it steady here this time. As Jeffrey Baum in that front. It's my couch in Arkansas. Heck yes.
Yellow, yellow.
Uh-oh. Back under caution here. Let's take a look. Back at the track. We're going to see what caused that. Just a bunch of them mangled up after that one on that restart. Bringing it way back into 1-2-1. Nelson there going sideways. going in there to get that repair, get all fixed up here. Let's take a look from the top side here, see what happened. Jonathan having a hard time here early. Get into the 34 there. There was trouble in front. And around he goes. Into the wall. Whoopsie. Head back up to the front here. Jeffrey Baum, Brennan Weeks, Jonathan Adkins, Brandon Marlowe, and Donald Cook round out the top 5 at the moment.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Hang on, we're not going green. They hold off here. We'll be back to green after this one. Ooh, the 12 there. Oh, I thought he was getting an EOL. He's just messing with us. He's just messing with us there. These guys should be back underway with the action here on lap 10 of 50. The excitement's getting to them. See what they can get going as they try to get the field stacked up.
We're not going green.
Hold that yellow flag up yet again. The field having to get situated here, get them stacked up. We'll be green lap maybe 11 of 50 here. Eldora can be a heck of a track. I can tell you that. I've ran it. I've watched it.
Green, green, green.
And here we go. The green flag drops. Jeffrey Baum getting a good jump there. The 12 of Brennan Weeks going to slide down into the inside there. See if he can get something cooking down on the low side. Got some cars that are around there bumping into each other, but they keep it moving. They get a lap down there. Lap 12 of 50 now. Jeffrey Baum up on the top side doing a fantastic job so far.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Got a caution here. Let's go back and see what happens. Looks like the 54 machine of Christopher Tate involved here. Let's see. See those cars in front of him. Looks like Jesse Hoke having a hard one here. James Ferguson getting a little bit of that one as well. Back up at the front, Jeffrey Baum, Brennan Weeks, Jonathan Adkins, Donald Koch, and Brandon Marlowe round out the top 5. See if we still got the lights on that pace car, if we got the one to go here. Looks like they're going to get back to it this next time by. Green flag out in the air. Jeffrey Baum gonna battle with that 12 machine here again. Jeffrey getting into the wall there a little, gonna slow him up a bit. Like we got a pile up ready to happen near the back. They're getting stacked up there. Jeffrey Baum gonna keep it steady onto the front. Those top three there, Jeffrey Baum, Brendan Weeks, and Jonathan Adkins keeping it very steady at this moment. Smooth, like I said before, is the key to these races here at Eldora. The 12 machine gonna dive down to the low side. See if he can't get an advantage here on Jeffrey. Bouncing off the wall just a hair, though. He keeps it steady, keeps it going. Up on that top side, working it is Brendan Weeks now. Trying to pull it out. He's working that low side as much as he can. And as the slick comes in more and more, the bottom side will come in there as well. So if he's able to really keep it down there and work that low side better than these other guys, he should have an advantage later in this race. Looks like Brandon Marlowe now going to try to make some moves down on the low side. He was trying to get around the 17 there, Jonathan Adkins. He's making some ground up. Not there just yet, but he is throwing that slider line. Running it. We got a caution here. Looks like that 34 machine getting out and around there. Jack Weaver. Take a look back up in the sky. Oh. Looks like, let's see who that was. Trying to figure out who was that there with the 34 machine involved in that one. As these guys get them stacked back up. Still got a couple to go. They're stacking them back up. Should be ready to go racing here this next time by. We'll keep our eyes on the field here. Green flag is out. We are restarted. Jeffrey Baum up on the top side, trying to stick with that line. Getting into the wall there, Hare. See if he can keep it out in front of Brendan Weeks. Taking that low line. Gonna try to put that bumper out in front of the leader. Across the line here, it'll be halfway through this run. Third place now, Brandon Marlowe making some room, gaining some ground there up on the leaders. It's a phenomenal run here by Jeffrey Baum, holding on to it. We got a battle here now for second, as the 37 machine has found himself into the party here for the podium. The old podium party. Working his way through that slick. We got another caution out here. Jack Weaver in that 34 machine out and around there. Take a look back in the sky. See what happened. Oh, looks like the 46 machine going down on the 34 there. Whoopsie. Heading back up to the front there with Jeffrey Baum. Holding on to that lead for now. Let's see if he can keep it up there. There goes the lights on the pace car. We're going to be back to the racing here. Next time by, it'll be lap 30 of 50. The dirt's another demon here. These guys are feeling it here. Hopefully they turn on their fans. They were ready for it. They can get hot. I'm sure you guys know that. These guys are firing off and underway. We're back to green flag racing here. Baum still out in the front there. 1, 2, 3, holding steady. It looks like Hoke into that fourth spot, doing a solid job here. See if he can keep Adkins behind him as he makes it run here. Adkins going to go to the low side. Looks like he's going to get himself around Jesse there. 17 machine put the bumper out in front there. He is in front of Jesse now. These guys are under caution here again. See what happens. Pink car there, James Ferguson, Damian Michael getting a little bit of that as well. They stack it back up here. Tabitha's rooting on that 427 there. James, he's back in 12th. Got to pull himself off. Up. I should say not off. Excuse me. He's got to pull himself up there. Try to come back from that. About to get back to it here. It'll be lap 35 of 50. Hunter, thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words there.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is in the air. These guys are going at it here. It's lap 35 of 50. Brennan and Jeffrey working it out here. At 12 machine, holding steady. As that 88 bouncing off the wall yet again. Trying to hold on to it, but the 12 is going to put that bumper out in front. Brennan Weeks is the leader here. Let's see if he can hold on to it. As Jeffrey on that top side is going to try to rip it here. He's got Jonathan Atkins that's going to take over for second place in the 37 now. Brandon Marlowe is working himself into the mix here. That podium party, if you will, the 37 hard into the wall. We got a caution here. Ooh, wildly out and around. There's the correction. Snaps back and goes the other way. You get that whoopsie. Brennan Weeks out in front here. Gonna have about 10 laps. He's gonna have to hold it steady when we get back to the green flag action here in a few moments. We get the one to go this time by. All eyes on the leader there, Brennan Weeks. Jonathan Adkins in second, Jeffrey Baum third, Brandon Marlowe in fourth, and Jesse Hoke sitting in fifth here. Should be a fun one here to the end. There they go. They're back at it here. Green flag back out in the air. 12 Machine getting a fantastic jump there. Out in front of Jonathan Atkins and Jeffrey Baum. You see the 181 in the play. Jesse Hoke and Brandon Marlowe down there as well. These guys are digging here late in this one. Across the line, it'll be lap 43 of 50. They're stacking them up there. They're coming through these turns hot and heavy. Jonathan Atkins trying to really reel in the leader here of Brandon Weeks. Let's look at him as he is to the top side now. You can see they're doing the dance with their hands. Dance with their hands. What? 17 to the top side. He's in that slick. He is out. He's around the 12. He's your new leader, Jonathan Atkins. Making a nice move up there on the high side. See if he can hold on to it. We got Jonathan Atkins, Brennan Weeks, Jesse Hope, Jeffrey Baum, and Christopher Tate rounding out the top five there. Looks like we got a battle for the podium. Jeffrey Baum putting on the heat here on Jesse Hope. And we got some guys going around back behind him. We'll see. There it is. There's the yellow flag. Let's see what happened here. Oh, looks like Christopher Tate getting out around there in front of these guys. Nowhere to go. Gonna collect them as well. Jonathan Atkins, Brennan Weeks, Jesse Hoke, Jeffrey Baum, Brandon Marlowe, your top five. And we should get going just in time to finish this one on lap 50. If not, we'll have a couple green, white, checkered attempts coming your way here. Again, thank you guys so much for joining in CWTV as always. If you want to know what's going on here over at Checkers and Wreckers, that's our Sunday podcast, all things motorsports, iRacing, IndyCar, NASCAR. I mean, we go through it all, the dirt racing. So check out www.bwsports1, it's the numeral, bwsports1.com. And for your graphic needs, check out SRG. That's right, SRG, Sketch Racing Graphics. They're the ones putting on the show here from Eldora. We should be just about ready to fire back with the action here in this one. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. We should have a phenomenal run to the finish here. As they will get going with 2 laps to go. They come around, the pace truck is off, and they are on. that loud pedal there. The 17 and Jonathan Atkins pulling away on the low side. He prefers that top side. He's going to go there quick up to the top. He's going to put himself in front of Brennan Weeks. See if he's able to hold it there, as these guys are charging. They're just trying to make it through to this line, and then anything goes here. As there it is, the ButtKicker Gamer 2 white flag is out in the air. Final lap is underway. Feel what you've been missing. Immerse yourself in the game. Jonathan Atkins gonna push hard into these final set of turns here. He's got Brennan Weeks and Jeffrey Baum digging in behind him. Jonathan Atkins gonna walk away with a win here tonight. Looks like, let's see, it looks like Jeffrey Baum takes second away from Brennan Weeks there right at the line. Let's go back and watch the battle for second across the line here. You see that 88 machine right there, just right across the line. He gets there outside of just a great exit there on that turn. Let's go into the Auralex interview loft and talk to the top three here. See what they gotta say about that run here. It was a interesting one tonight for these guys. Let's see. Actually, I don't think they're there. They're celebrating. They're pumped up there. Fantastic race by these guys. That's all we got for you here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to CWTV. Appreciate each and every one of you. And we will see you guys later. We got some more action coming your way here this week. So don't walk away, I should say. No, you can walk away now, I guess, but don't walk away for too long. Check out www.bwsports1.com. And as always, you can check us out here at Checkers and Wreckers Facebook page all the time, as this is our main source here. Let's check out as the 12 machine. They're getting set up there to take a picture. Let's see what they got going here. You always like a good victory lane picture here. They butted up 1-2 here. Congrats to these guys. Doing a phenomenal job getting it done. There he is, right in time. Right in time. The number 17, Jonathan Atkins. Oh, I see them all there. Boom! Look at that. They heard it. They got done. They're done celebrating here, and they move in. Let's talk to them. We got maybe. Work with me here. Bear with me here. Brennan Weeks, this is Tommy Boy in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir? Bear with me. I'll get you switched off. I had you in the wrong place there. We're all good now. Congrats on a fantastic run out there. It looked like you were going to take it for a little bit, but at the end, during that restart, it was a tough one, and they got around you. Why don't you run us through that last few sets of laps?
You definitely have to use the throttle more than what I was doing. It got slicker than I expected it to.
Absolutely there. And that's what I was saying when that slick came up on that top side. Did the bottom side really come in your way? Because you were really digging that low side.
Yeah, I just seen them guys following each other up there, so I figured if I got to the bottom, maybe I could pass them.
Absolutely there. Well, it all came down to that restart. Was it off the slick, you just couldn't hold it, or was it a little bit of wheel spin maybe on the restart?
Yeah, I definitely spun too much. I should have eased into it other than just hammering it.
Absolutely. You get in that position. I've been there. You feel it. You want to go for it. You're going for the win, and you just give it a little too much. I've been there. Hey, what a fantastic run there for that 12 machine. Who you want to thank for getting it all done?
I got to thank Slim Sim Sports. They helped me with a lot. They're pretty good help, and that's about it.
Right on. Thanks so much to Brennan Weeks there in that 12 machine. Putting it out there, getting it done. Congrats to you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for the live.
Absolutely. Let's move on to Jeffrey Baum here and see what he's got to say. Jeffrey, This is Tommy in the booth. Do you have a copy?
I'm here. I'm here.
A fantastic run by you, sir, in that 14 machine. Sorry, the 88. It's 14 here, but it's an 88 in the real world. But man, just not enough at the end of the day for Jonathan. Run us through that race.
Yeah, I felt fast. I just couldn't get it done. I led, I think, most of the race up on the top. Just couldn't get it done.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, at the end of that, I'm sure the car looked a little beat up as you're digging that top side there. You're bouncing off the wall a time or two. It's just something that happens here at Eldora. But you kept it steady, you kept it clean all the way up to the end there, and you were able to put it in second. Talk us through that last turn pass there on the 12 machine.
Yeah, that's Brian Weeks. He's my teammate. Me and him were kind of bouncing off each other the whole night. I mean, I knew if I was going to do something, it had to have been right there and then. So I pretty much held it wide open through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on that last lap, and I was just able to get it.
Absolutely. I know holding it wide open here, not easy to do. So definitely put it in there using maybe a little bit of the wall as the brake. But hey, it's Eldora. It's dirt track racing. That's part of it, man.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I've ever left the top at that track. I mean, in late models, modifies nothing. So I just kind of consider myself somebody that just will never leave the top.
You get comfortable running with it and you don't want to move. Trust me, I'm with you there. I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You stick with it. Like there's just some of those guys just like the bottom. I just prefer the top.
Absolutely. Well, a fantastic run there, a fantastic pass for that second place. Anybody you want to thank for getting it all done, man?
Slam Sim Sports. I got to thank Brennan Week for racing me clean. Jonathan Adkins. I mean, all you guys doing this broadcast. And Michael for on the league. Hooker Harness, Klein's Brand Source. Thank them. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and congrats again on a fantastic second place finish.
Thank you, man.
We're going to move on up to the winner here. We're going to talk to Jonathan Adkins. Jonathan, this is Tommy in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
What a run you had there. You kept it clean, you kept it steady, and you were able to attack there at the end. Was that kind of the whole strategy coming into this race?
Well, you know, the track once it slicks off, it's just a patience game, and I took some damage at the very beginning of the race, and I really didn't realize how bad it was because when I pitted about 20 laps in, my truck got worlds better. I drove back up through the field there, and it informed me what I need to do to get by Brandon there at the end. So
absolutely able to kind of learn a little lesson as you were running in here. Did you run any dirt before, or is this really kind of the only dirt that you've ran here?
Oh yeah, we run. I run dirt with Midwest Series pretty much Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday nights in different classes. So this is the first time we run the trucks on the dirt, but it's interesting.
How does it stack up, and what's your favorite dirt car?
I'm a late model guy. I feel like I'm decent in them.
So how's it stack up there to the late models?
It's nothing like it. You've got no throttle. It's just pretty much try to hold it straight and give it as much throttle as you can give it.
So it's kind of like a legend car.
Yeah, that's probably the closest. I hated them things, but
I'm with you there. Trust me. But man, just a kind of a little rough at the beginning. You guys kind of got it moving there. But like you said, just these trucks, they're completely different beast out here. And a lot of guys, if you're used to racing on dirt, you want to give it that throttle because, like you said, those late models, you're able to do so in that. But here, you give it really above half, 3/4 throttle, and those tires are really spinning.
Yeah, you're just going around at that point.
Absolutely. A fantastic run, though. Like you said, you pulled it up through the field. You made an accident. You made up for it, though. You were able to take it into victory lane here tonight. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, man?
Little Indy RC Speedway and Sticky Icky.
Sticky Icky. What's Sticky Icky?
It's RC tire prep. I race
Okay.
RC cars, so it's yeah.
So when it's Indy, like, is that Indianapolis?
No, I'm from South Carolina. We've got a little RC track down here that we call Little Indy. It used to be the very first form of it was a track shaped just like Indy. It's not anymore, but name stuck. So.
Very interesting there. I often vacation in Charleston, so I'm gonna have to take a look into that there. So I host a podcast about motorsports and RC. We have a mini madhouse is what they call it. So like a mini Bristol here close to us. So pretty interesting. I know what you're talking about there. Congrats on that win here tonight, and thanks for putting on a good show.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Again, a fantastic show here by these guys. That's all we got. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there at the end. Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining along with us here today. You guys are the best. We will see you.